Hey guys, we have another adventure video for you. This weekend we went to Porcupine Mountains up in Michigan, and this is the largest state park in Michigan. So stay tuned till the end. I promise it'll be the good stuff where you'll see an old mine shaft from the 1800s, as well as an abandoned ghost town with remains of the foundation of some houses that were there. And also we went to see Lake of the Clouds, which is in the state park. So to get started, here's the view at the hotel that we stayed. This is the view of Lake Superior right here on the parking lot. So we stayed at the American, which was only about 4 miles from the Porcupine Mountain State Park. Luxurious and spacious. And even from our hotel window, you could see a glimpse of Lake Superior. And what's a hotel without a nice pool? Here they had a nice pool. The hot tub was being renovated, so we couldn't go in there. But there's also a view of Lake Superior from the pool area room. It was nice and spacious. Here's also another view from a side window. And the really nice thing was that the pool was completely empty when we went in the first time, and nobody was there. So then we got out, took a break, went and ate supper, and then came back in, and still there's nobody there. So we had the place to ourselves, which was really nice. So if you don't like to be around people, this would be the time to go. We went second week of November, so it was really nice and quiet. Once the snow comes, a lot of people come for the skiing. And then also at the state park, it was free because they close the gates in November, so you don't have to pay to get in. And also the bears are hibernating, so that's also another plus. So if you can't tell, I really enjoyed myself in the pool. I really liked how the lights changed colors, but we'll move on to more exciting stuff. So the next morning we were up before the sun and enjoyed a continental breakfast at the hotel. So it was actually a pretty good spread what they had available for the breakfast, which was pretty nice. Not many hotels have this much stuff from what we've seen, but they had a lot of good options. And then lastly, at the hotel, they also had a gift shop on site as well as a diner. But I just wanted to point out, in the gift shop, they had some really good fudge that was available. And we've tried lots of fudges from different areas that we've visited, and so far this one has been our favorite. Then when we left our hotel, we discovered someone had ran into our mirror the night before, so that was a nice surprise to wake up to. But here we made it to the Porcupine Mountains State Park, and as I said, it was closed, so it was a long hike up to the top, nothing but uphill hiking, so we did a lot of walking that day. If nothing, at least the scene is pretty on the way up. This sure is a long way back down. We made it to the first sign, Lake of the Clouds.
I'm huffing and puffing, but I made it.
We're all out of
I'm
breath.
very proud of what I accomplished up here in pure Michigan.
We're not in Kansas anymore. It's a winter wonderland out here, boys.
It's okay.
So there's 2 paths? Okay. I guess we're gonna take this path.
You see the Porcupine? You see them? No.
The horizon. every season has its beauty, and in the summer it's a lot of green and the water's really blue, and then of course in the fall you have all the pretty fall colors, and in the winter there's not as much color, but you do have the beauty of the snow on all the trees. So like I said, every season has its beauty.
On the green shoulder.
Oh, which one? Oh, the first one there. Oh, that one? We're up before the sun.
Do you see the sun peeping out over there?
Mm-hmm.
So the next part was my favorite part on the trip, which we went to the Nonesuch mines. So we ended up finding this trail. What it is it's an old abandoned mine in town that used to be. There's some structures still standing of the foundations of some of the buildings. We ended up finding this trail a long time ago. My parents came up here and they were trying to find the ghost town and they couldn't find it. And a lot of people don't know this trail. Thank goodness for Google that we kind of found a little bit of directions and of how to kind of get in the proximity of the area. But we ended up driving down there and we ended up finding it.
Crumbling remains of mining operation in the open field where the village once stood. If you look close, apple trees, exotic flowers, and other clues revealed there was more to Nonesuch than just the mine. There was a community. People like you once lived and worked and played in this remote wilderness land. As you walked in the trailhead, picture yourself living here. Drawn in May 1884 by Agnes Hathaway, a miner's daughter, this sketch offers a glimpse into the daily lives of the wilderness mining community that held so much potential. A rich belt of tiny copper grains was discovered near here in the winter of 1865-66. Soon as Nonesuch Mining Company formed, like other small mines of its day, the Nonesuch would open and close several times. During its 50-year history, the heyday of Nonesuch occurred in the early 1880s when the village boasted more than 100 residents. Do you hear that? A market, stagecoach service, post office, school, and even a uniformed baseball team. Fluctuating copper prices and challenges recovering the fine copper proved too difficult for Nonesuch. Built in Nonesuch story doesn't end here. The legacy of this mine should be measured not by the total pounds of copper produced, by the important role this community played in Michigan's rich mining heritage. Knowing the potential of Nonesuch, the Kelmet and Hecla Mining Company explored the old workings in 1906, following the ore body 2 miles to the east, and reopened the very successful White Pine mines in 1910. On the same copper-bearing formation at Nonesuch Lodge. The Nonesuch Lodge would be considered one of the richest beds of copper-bearing rock ever been open. What seemed to be failure at Nonesuch actually paved the way into history. The White Pine mine would go on to be Michigan's most productive copper mine, recording more than 4 million pounds of copper extracted during its last 43 years of operation.
Oh.
Can you take a picture?
Trail was rough coming in, but a little bit more dry ground now. Mm-hmm. Simple sounds of nature in the creek.
This was the first structure that we found from the town.
Okay, it's very rough terrain. It came down really far. Getting closer to the waterfalls. There's another foundation, but we're gonna get a better look at it. It's dangerous. We're gonna keep going down. Definitely going at your own risk. We made it to the waterfall.
The Nonesuch Falls.
Nonesuch Falls. Another foundation. This one's really tall. Just came up from the waterfalls. Another structure. I found something else.
There's one of the holes. Keep out, danger. Look at. Okay.
Oh wow. That's the mining hole?
I don't know.
Or is that a house?
No, it's not a house. It goes way down. It says keep out.
Whoa.
You kind of want to climb over to see the hole, right?
No, I'm good. Is there only one?
Oh, there's another one over there.
Foundation. This could have been the main factory where they worked. Yeah. So this was probably the field where the houses and the mining houses in a row were. Or the school and the houses. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this content, please give it a thumbs up so we know what you guys like to see. And if you want to, please subscribe for more future videos.
Wasn't this towards the beginning?